Hello and welcome to video 2 of the series. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for their comments and questions in the previous video, as I do enjoy hearing from all of you. In video 1, I gave you a general overview of the website creation process, and more specifically, what's involved in creating a WordPress website. Just give a quick recap. First, you have to plan out the details of your website, such as your website name, website colors, website fonts, etc., etc. Second, you have to register your domain. Third, you have to set up your hosting account. Fourth, you have to connect your domain and hosting. Fifth, you have to install the open source software from WordPress.org onto your domain. Sixth, you have to install your WordPress theme. Seventh, you have to install your WordPress plugins. And eighth, you have to set up your web pages and ensure everything looks good before launching. And particularly make sure it looks good on desktop and mobile devices. As I also mentioned previously, it really is possible for any non-tech savvy entrepreneur to go from idea on paper to fully live professional looking website without having to deal with any code nor hire a web developer. If you've been putting off getting your own website, let me ask you this. How would it feel to have that sense of accomplishment and status from finally having your website in place, something you're proud to show off on your social media profile, business card, and or other marketing materials? How would you also feel if you had prospective clients and customers reach out to you and tell you something to the effect of, hello, I just want to say I looked you up on Google, I came across your website, very professional, very well done by the way. You seem like someone I would love to do business with. Let's talk. I'm here to tell you that it is possible to get to that point. But before you can have that sense of accomplishment and status of having a professional website worth showing off, it starts with the very first step. Just as every building was once a blueprint on paper, likewise every website once started off as an idea on paper or in someone's head. In today's video, we'll cover the very first step of the website creation process in more detail. And once you complete this first step, then the rest of your website creation journey will be much, much easier. Before we get into website planning, I do want to take a moment to address some common questions and objections. One of the most common questions I get is, what is the difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org? And with WordPress.com, it's more of a blogging platform. And although you could start a blog or website for free, but just keep in mind, you have to agree to the WordPress.com ads and WordPress.com subdomain. So instead of having your website.com, you would have to agree to having your website.wordpress.com. And also your hosting, cybersecurity, and updates are handled by WordPress.com. And although they're handling a lot of the back-end stuff for you, just keep in mind that you're basically on rented land. You have very little control over your online presence. So if you're to put something on your blog or website that WordPress.com doesn't like if you're to do something that they don't like, they could actually take down your website without notice. Now with WordPress.org, this is where you get the open source WordPress software to install onto your website. And you would have to purchase your own domain and your own hosting account. But just keep in mind that most of the time it's actually cheaper going this route. And you are responsible for your own cybersecurity and your own updates and that sort of thing. But with the help of plugins and other tactics, most of this can be automated. It's actually not as uh, difficult, not as complex as it sounds. And keep in mind that you have full freedom and flexibility in building and designing your own online presence. Yeah, just think of it as living in an apartment versus living in your own home, owning your own house. Like when you own your own home, yeah, it's your own space. You can do whatever. You can paint the walls however you want. You can do whatever you want to your front yard, to your backyard. Yeah, there's nobody telling you that, nope, can't do this, or nope, you're not allowed to do that. So same with WordPress.com, WordPress.org. Basically with WordPress.com, you're living in an apartment, so to speak. You're on a rented land. But with WordPress.org, you're actually like owning your own personal space online. And another common question I get is, why not just use Wix or Weebly for building my website? After all, yeah, you don't need to know any code to build a website on Wix or Weebly. And yeah, although these can be great solutions to building your own website without hiring a web developer or dealing with any code, just keep in mind that once again, you're on rented land and you would have to play by their rules, such as selecting an appropriate monthly plan if you don't want to display the Wix or Weebly branding. And also, if Wix or Weebly decided to close their doors tomorrow, you would then have to migrate all your website content somewhere else. And this can be a total mess in a lot of cases. And for the most part, speaking from personal experience, WordPress offers many more themes and plugins to help you get your website just the way you want it. And I've actually built one or two websites on Weebly before I get involved in WordPress. And just bottom line, you're able to do like a lot more, accomplish a lot more with a WordPress website compared to a Wix or Weebly website. It's also often cheaper to go the route of purchasing your own domain, your own hosted account, and then installing the WordPress software onto your domain. And then another common question that a lot of prospects and clients love to ask me is, well, since I can set up a social media page for free, do I really need a website? And my response to that is, well, just keep in mind that social media platforms do come and go. Yeah, just think about Squidoo and MySpace. And also, just recently, I got a message from Google stating that they're actually taking down their Google Plus platform, and for all the Google Plus users to like take all their content and take it somewhere else. And also, from a business standpoint, anyone can set up a Facebook page, but investing in your own website shows others that, yeah, you mean business, that you took the time and other resources to invest in yourself and your business. And also, there is often very little flexibility with designing the look and layout of your Facebook page or other social media page. And just keep in mind that if you're to do something on your Facebook page that Facebook doesn't like, then they could actually take down your page and put you in Facebook jail, so to speak, without notice. And don't forget about ongoing algorithm changes, which can impact the amount of traffic to your page. Yeah, just one small change in the Facebook algorithm, and you can go from having hundreds of visitors to your Facebook page to maybe tens of visitors to your Facebook page or so. And also, if you're serious about the long-term success of you and your business, setting up your own website to complement your social media presence can work wonders. Yeah, because like you don't want to just set up your presence on social media and not your own website. And at the same time, you don't want to like set up your own website and then no social media presence at all. Just speaking from personal experience, if you just take the best of your social media presence, take the best of your personal website presence, and have them complement each other, then you could actually like accomplish a lot more than just social media alone or just the website alone. All right, and below this video, you should see a button to download the website planning worksheet. Once you click on this button, you'll see another tab open with the PDF. So feel free to follow along. All right, at this point, you should have this PDF pulled up titled Planning Your Website. So right now, we're actually about to begin the very first step of your website creation journey, planning out the details of your website. And after you complete this worksheet, then you have officially completed the first step of your journey. So once you take the time to go through everything here, and as I mentioned, the rest of your website creation journey will be a lot easier. All right, so the very first question, what will the name of my website be? Or more specifically, what will my domain be? So for the most part, whatever your business name is, that's what's also going to be your domain or website name. And number two, what will my slogan or tagline be? And as a general rule of thumb, the shorter the better. You'll want to make your slogan or tagline like one sentence at the most. So like if you were to ask me my slogan for my online business, Powerful Digital Solutions, mine would be turning your ideas into digital form. So yeah, you notice how that was just one sentence. I mean, not too long, not too short. Then number three, what will my color scheme be? And there are actually a lot of resources out there on, yeah, like graphic design and color psychology. And I'm not going to talk too much about graphic design principles here, but just know that your website colors really can impact the mood of your website visitors. Like, for example, depending on your website color scheme, that can determine whether you're creating a like fun and lighthearted look and feel, or a business professional look and feel, or maybe a elegant, sophisticated look and feel. So yeah, you'll definitely want to choose the right colors for the right look and feel you're going for. And actually, we'll go to the Visme resource here. Color schemes from stunning websites. And then, yeah, you can certainly read all the blog content here. All right, so these are 50 possible color schemes you could go for. So like number one, colorful and balanced. So like if you're going for a youthful modern look, then this would be a good color scheme. And then you'll notice the hashtag and then 6 digits here. Yeah, this is called your hex code right here. And a hex code, it's basically a 6-digit code that determines the specific shade of a certain color. And if you were to ever communicate with another graphic designer or a web designer about your color scheme, yeah, if you could actually have the precise hex codes for them, then that could make their life much easier. And then you can see there's plenty more options here, and here like natural and earthy. So yeah, like if you're going for a more natural look, like if you were to have some sort of environmental or natural brand, something with nice earth tones, yeah, this would be a good combination here. If we keep going, and stylish and sophisticated, or if you're going for a more yeah, like sophisticated conservative look, yeah, this would be a good color combination here. And of course, you could keep scrolling and keep going, but yeah, as you can see, yeah, each color scheme, yeah, conveys a certain look and feel. I'll go back here, or let's go to the Canva color schemes. And then, yeah, this is some more great blog content here. And did you know color is linked to psychology? And then I would actually encourage you to click this link here and learn the different color meanings, but I won't do that in this video. But yeah, like they see here, just know that, yeah, different colors evoke different feelings. Red for confident, yellow for fun, blue for trustworthy, etc., etc. Okay, so like right here, we have like a fun and professional color scheme. So if you're looking for something, yeah, professional, yeah, welcoming, yeah, these would be some good colors to choose from. Or if you're going for a more sophisticated, elegant look, then yeah, this would be a nice, yeah, color scheme here. And it's taking a while. And yeah, you can certainly, yeah, keep browsing and keep checking out all the different color schemes. But yeah, bottom line, yeah, you do want to choose the right colors for the right look and feel you're going for. And then once you have landed on a color scheme here, like let's suppose, okay, well, yeah, let's just suppose that you really like this muted tones color scheme here. So on your worksheet, if we go back, so here you can just write Canva and then the number 3 muted tones, or you can write out the hex codes if you wanted to. All right, and then number 4, what will my font scheme be? Yeah, just as your website colors can determine the mood as well as the look and feel of your website, likewise your fonts can determine the overall look and feel of your website and contribute to the visitor's mood. Yeah, just as you're gonna have some color schemes that determine a like fun and lighthearted look and feel, or a business professional, or a sophisticated, elegant look and feel. Likewise, there are going to be some font schemes out there to convey a fun, lighthearted look, or a business professional look, or maybe a sophisticated, elegant look. And we'll actually go to this first resource here. So yeah, 10 awesome Google font combinations trending in 2019. And then, yeah, you could read the blog content here. But for the most part, when it comes to the fonts, all you really need is 2 fonts, one for the header, one for the footer text. So like in this case, number 1, Open Sans Condensed plus Open Sans. So like the Open Sans Condensed, this would make great header text font, while the Open Sans, this would make great body font text. And then, yeah, you could read the description right here to learn about the different font schemes. You got Oswald plus E.B. Garamond. If you're going for a more sophisticated and professional look and feel in your text. Then Montserrat plus Meriwether. And on one of my client projects, I'm actually using Railway plus Roboto Slab, as this gives a very nice, yeah, sophisticated upscale feel. So let's suppose you want to go with the Railway plus Roboto Slab look here. So we would just go back to the worksheet. So what would my font scheme be? Here we could just write Railway plus Roboto Slab. Number 5, who is my target audience? How would I describe my ideal website visitor? And here we want to determine, yeah, like what type of website visitor are we going for? Is it like mostly men, mostly women? Is it like millennials? Is it baby boomers? Or is age not relevant? Like the lifestyle, the occupation? Like, will you be targeting other entrepreneurs, or will you be targeting other corporate executives, or will you be targeting a specific niche of entrepreneurs? Like, for example, will you be targeting other web developers? Will you be targeting other like teachers, targeting other doctors, et cetera, et cetera? Yeah, what are their hobbies? What are the greatest pains and problems? Like, what are the greatest struggles? And also, what are their greatest dreams and greatest goals? So, like, how will your blog or website solve their problems, make their life easier? And then number six, if I could merge all my prospects visitors into one typical prospect visitor, what would they be like? And if you're to ask me this for my online business, Powerful Digital Solutions, I would tell you that my typical prospect slash visitor is a small business owner, at least 25 years old, someone who's very frustrated, very overwhelmed, who has so much to do, so little time to do it, and someone who knows they need a website, but either they don't have the time to make it themselves, or they don't have the technical expertise, or that they don't want to do with any of the techy stuff, or maybe they do have the time, they do have the money, but they just don't want to do with any of the techy stuff. They'd rather pay someone else to do it. And then also someone who knows that after they establish their website, they understand the excellent return on investment that a website would bring to them. So that's how I would describe my typical prospect visitor. So basically, just someone who knows they need a website, but either they don't want to deal with the techie stuff, or they just have so much going on. They would just rather outsource that to someone else. Then number seven, what are my website goals? Are you looking just to build a blog and produce excellent blog content on a consistent basis? Or will you be building an email list? Will you be getting people to book a call with you? Will you be selling any products, selling any services? Or will you be displaying a portfolio of some sort? Or are you looking to build an e-commerce store? Will you be selling either physical products or digital products for a certain audience? So the more specific you be here at, the better. Because I know in my case, for my website, Powerful Digital Solutions, because I am looking to sell my freelance services. And as a precursor to that, I'm also looking to get visitors to fill out a project application so that I can get to know them and their goals, and then determine if we're good for each other. And then I also have a goal to produce excellent blog content on a consistent basis. And I'm also looking to build my email list, because I actually offer a free cheat sheet on how to craft your own about page, and offer that in exchange for other people's names and email addresses. So once you get this down, this will definitely make your life easier. And then number eight, who are my competitors and how can I set myself apart? And if you're to ask me this for Powerful Digital Solutions, I know there are so many other web developers, so many other like agencies out there. And what I do to set myself apart is like, in addition to offering my freelance services, I'm also offering like do-it-yourself resources for those who want to build their website, establish an online presence, but don't quite have the funds to invest in a web developer. So basically, I'm looking to provide value to the do-it-yourself entrepreneur, as well as like other entrepreneurs who don't mind outsourcing their website development work to me. And which of the following web pages will I need? And these five right here, the home, about, product services, contact, and blog, these are actually like the five most common web pages you'll have. And depending on what your website goals are, you might have get a quote page, you might be displaying a portfolio, or you might offer some resources or an FAQ. But for the most part, yeah, a typical online quote unquote brochure will have these 5 right here. Then number 10, how will I reward myself after I finish building and launching my website? And yes, keep in mind that this is a personal milestone you're about to accomplish. And this is something worth celebrating. So just think to yourself, so after my website is fully finished, fully launched, good to go, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to dinner or a movie, going to go on a trip, maybe indulge in a guilty pleasure, et cetera, et cetera. And also this way, like whenever you do feel like quitting, whenever you do feel like throwing in the towel, yeah, just remind yourself, remind yourself why you started, and also remind yourself, no, I am going to get this done. And after I get this done, I am going to go treat myself. Like I just recently relaunched my website, Powerful Digital Solutions, and I treated myself to watching the movie Aquaman, which, by the way, very good movie, very good special effects. All right, so that's it for this website planning worksheet. Once again, if you can just take the time to answer each question, and you will have officially completed the very first step of your website journey. And if you have any questions about this worksheet or anything else in this video, yeah, just feel free to let me know in the comments. All right, that is it for this video on website planning. And in video 3, we'll cover the very last step, which is launching your website. And that's going to include a free website launch checklist for you to download. And then also I'm going to have some more info on taking the next step to beginning your own website creation journey. Because now that you've completed the very first step of planning your website details, well, you might be wondering, well, how do I complete the rest of my journey? Well, in video 3, I'll have more details on that. And also, before you go, comment down below and let me know your response to this question. What does having your own successful website feel like to you? So like, how would it feel to have your own successful website? Like, how would it feel to complete the entire website creation journey and have your own professional looking website worth showing off? So yeah, just let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And yeah, if you have any other questions, any other confusion, feel free to let me know in the comments. And I will see you on the next video.